What's up everybody, it's Ansel. Today a great package has come in from Owl Labs and I'm very excited to open it. I think you guys know what it is. I'm supposed to be working right now. I'm editing a project, it's pretty hellish, but I need the mental break and it's rendering, so I thought why not do this QK75 build in between really quickly before this is finished rendering. So yeah, let's get to it. So it came with some keycaps and some switches, which are decent quality for the price. I believe the keycaps are about 50 bucks. I don't know about the switches. I'll check on that later. I'll put it like right here or something, or whatever those YouTubers do. I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick build of it right now, and here we go.
Ooh. Oh, that is good. Oh. I don't understand how this keyboard exists for the price that they have it listed at. By the way, this is Gia. God, is that how you pronounce it?
Hello friend, it's pronounced Chi-ut.
Gia. Something by my friend Jayu. Check out the description and link below for the IC and all the details you would need to know about this board. This thing is crazy. But yeah, let's move on to the build. They said it was painted or sprayed, so we got some mismatch here with the top and the bottom. For the price, totally acceptable. I cannot complain. I mean, we got this beautiful, I don't know, is this brass or copper? But we got beautiful weights. So what's really cool about QWERTY keys and Owl Labs in general is that they always do really new and innovative stuff within the space. This is no exception. So not only is this ridiculously cheap, but it has this really unique mounting system where it's PCB mounted actually, and that's insanely cheap. I don't know if there's a single PCB mount keyboard for this price that is nearly as accessible and readily available as this. And they're using these little things. I don't know what they're called. I'm gonna put the name of them on the screen. But yeah, you're supposed to mount these into the case and the PCB sits inside of it or something like that. Now I know Keyboard did this plateless, and I guess you can do it. And it looked like you didn't have any problems, but I say don't. I do not like plateless hot swap. If you're soldering, not a big deal. But if you're doing hot swap, it's not gonna be the move.
Good morning. It's the day after. I ain't even had my coffee yet. So I used the keyboard all night yesterday for editing and for gaming last night. And even though it's ISO, I actually kind of got used to it. The typing feel is very, very nice. It's not super flexy, but it has a little bit of bounce and vibration transfer to it. The finish is a little weird. The texture is. Aesthetically, it's beautiful. I love the glitter, but texture-wise, it's a little odd. Same thing with the keycaps. But overall, I did some research. This thing only costs $270 all said and done. It comes with stabs, which I ended up finding on my own. It comes with all different plate foams. Comes with a plate, the case, the keycaps, the switches, and the switches are great stock, which surprised me because they're Kale, and we know how Kale molds are. This is an insane keyboard, and I don't understand how it exists for this price. So far, I'm really digging this keyboard. It's really, really good. I did notice a lot of my comments really wanted it plateless, and normally I don't recommend plateless at all with hot swap. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I don't recommend this at all, but I'm gonna do it. So here we go. So surprisingly, this board is actually usable plateless, even though it's hot swap. Even if that's the case, I still don't recommend doing it because I could feel a little bit of instability here. It's not going to be a great fit. But what I did notice is the ashen swishes that they give you, they're actually really tight. Now, I'm not going to say that it's going to be like that for every switch, and I'm not going to say that it's not going to come loose over time, so I still don't recommend it. But if you were to do this and you were really committed to doing hot swap plateless, these Kale Ashen switches are kind of the way to go. But otherwise, it actually sounds and feels really good plateless, and that really surprised me. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys next time and we'll move on. Okay, so I've kind of been using the board plateless hot swap for the past 2 days, and I haven't had any crazy bad things or crazy instability. Sometimes switches will low-key wobble a bit, but it's not too bad. But I still don't recommend it, so yeah. I thought now is about the time to rebuild it how I want it, with the keycaps that I want. make it seem a little bit more high-end. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
I've been using the board for a while now in my preferred configuration with the higher end components, it's just my preference. This board blew me away, and with the cherry browns, it's just so good. I can't believe that it just exists for this price. Now let's do a quick recap. It feels great to type on. It sounds really good, especially when you add the foam, and I know there's some of you foam haters out there, but again, remember the price. It costs $135 for the absolute minimum base kit, and it costs like $280 to $300 for the maximum base kit, and I believe shipping is around 30 bucks. The finish isn't great. It looks great, but it has a weird texture to it. I don't really like screwless designs anymore, and honestly, I wish they didn't go for it here, but the way it's implemented is actually not too bad. The included keycaps aren't of the best quality, but they look really good. They have a matching set for each colorway, and I don't really think beginners would really care about the little nitpicks that I have about this budget kit, especially when you consider they're 55 with the included switches, which are pretty decent stock, so not a lot of work needed. And the board comes with everything that you could possibly need for $270. I mean, let's be real, it was never gonna be perfect, but for the price, what it offers is absolutely insane. And that's what I love so much about QWERTY keys, is that they're willing to push the boundaries and make this so much more accessible to the beginners right off the bat. With each release, they get better. And yeah, I really do recommend this board, but hold that thought, because I have something really important in a different location I have to head over right now. So I'll see you guys there. So right now QK is doing something really great, and I applaud them for what they're doing, and I really do hope that they keep it up. Isn't that right, Ryan?
I'm afraid I have no idea what it is.